Hello, hello, welcome back. So I thought I would have a short discussion on social anxiety or social self-confidence and give you a few ideas on how you can bring yourself out of the fear that you would be feeling if you were stood in a room full of people and all you can think about is how you look, then how you're feeling, how your heart's beating really fast, how you feel like maybe you're sweating, you feel you're going red, which is a huge problem that I have. I go bright red very, very easily. And of course, once you think about going bright red, you go redder. So I do know exactly how that feels. Um, and then you feel like everyone's looking at you and you feel very self-conscious. So I've done this with my website open because on my help and inspiration page, I have a self-help library. And the idea of this is there are some exercises that you can do or some um, self-help forms for decision making and for self-confidence. So if we have a look on in here, in my useful resources, down here, there's one to help you with job, one to create your vision, quality of life assessment, and this one is social confidence. Okay, so if we click on here, this gives you an exercise and helps you to understand, to take away the focus on you and it puts the focus on everybody else or something else. Okay, so I've got quite a mute background behind me. It's not very exciting. Um, but if I were to be in a situation where all I can think about is how I'm feeling because I feel very conscious and that is some that is the person that I am like that, then you pick something else to look at. So you look outside of yourself, you focus on others and other things. So on here, this exercise is explaining that to you. So the aim is to start deliberately trying to focus on other people and things in your environment rather than yourself. And if you practice doing this, not just when you're in a difficult situation, but every situation, it will become second nature to you and you won't struggle quite so much when you need it the most. So observe things in other people, look at what they're wearing, their hairstyle. Do they look tired? Do they look happy? What colour makeup is a woman wearing? What colour are a man's shoes? Wonder what they might be thinking themselves. Maybe they're there thinking exactly the same as you, but you don't know that because you can't read inside of their minds. Um, Focus on their mouths when they're talking, especially if you're away from them and you can't hear the conversation. Focus on the conversation, see whether you can work out what they're saying. Anything to take your mind from inside of you to outside of you, because if it's outside of you, then you will start to calm down a little. If you haven't got a person or too many people around you, or if it is a focus group where you're part of it and you're struggling, focus on other things around you, colours, smells. If you can see out of a window, focus on a bird, a noise. So they're all things that you can do to help you pull yourself away from the inner turmoil that you're finding. Um, Try and be detached from the situation. Try not to look at the situation as though I've got to do this because it's helping me. Observe from afar. Watch yourself doing the observing if you can. It might sound a very strange thing to say, but it does really, really help. Um, Doing it when you're anxious will bring down an anxious feeling, your anxiety, your heart rate feeling, your shaking, it will bring all of that down. But if you practice it whilst you're relaxed, saying, here, look, do it as often as possible so you get into the habit, it becomes natural. And then it becomes a defense mechanism for you, almost a rescue mechanism for when you need some help in a situation where you are not comfortable. I do this in one-to-one sessions, help you understand how to do this. I have many other tools in my toolkit to help you with self-confidence. But this is one I know, social anxiety or social confidence is something that is very difficult. And when you are a young adult, you've gone through school and you're the hierarchy of the school, and then you start in adulthood and you start below and you've got to work your way back up. So you'll be in a lot of situations where you do find yourself feeling anxious, unless you're a very lucky person who's very self-confident, but it will come to all of you. So have a look at this focusing on others. It's on my website, as I say, if you jump onto the useful resources section. And if you need any further help, please get in touch. My website, zoesmithcoaching.com, on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and my email address is here as well. Thank you for listening. I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.